What's up, guys? EB back in action. The last couple episodes we were doing the trial stuff, which I died, which is freaking awesome. But anyway, we're back to like looking around the house a little bit. Need to clean up some of these vines. I'm cool with that. I didn't mean to destroy that one, but I don't want them like wrapping around too much, because then I think it just gets a little out of control. I have to keep fixing it. I still haven't added string or anything, but hey, you know, that's okay. I've decided that we are gonna switch up what we're doing with these rooms. So this is gonna be the office area now. I think this actually fits a lot better in here. It feels a lot more like it feels like the space has a little bit more area. I went ahead and threw some barrels down here just for some extra storage. And then the plan here is to make this the bedroom instead. So we will see. I need to grab... Thought I had more. I'm gonna run out of wood again, I think, but that's okay. Probably should have thought about that before I hit the record button, but you know what? It's too late now. I was gonna grab myself some armor stands. I made this fridge the other day off camera. It's not the best thing in the world, but you know, I don't think it looks inherently terrible, so we're gonna stick with it. But the kitchen is pretty much done. I just need to figure out how to light some things up. Maybe add a couple more things over here. Fill in this empty area in the middle. We'll figure something out. Anyway, let's see what we can do. I want to make another armor stand, because I want to do like a little bit of a dresser type of situation up in the main bedroom. Do I have any more smooth stone slabs or smooth stone is the real question. That doesn't look like I do. So you know what we're doing. Starting off the episode strong, running up the hill to see if we have an armor stand. Which I'm not sure if I have any up here or not. I think I made like 4. Whenever I made that fridge, I think I used 3 of them, so I don't know if I have another one or not. And it's not really looking like I do. We got a ton of emeralds the other day, so that's pretty cool. We went and did another one off camera. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah, I only used 2. Never mind. There was a different fridge idea that I was going for that used a 3rd one, but I never ended up using it. So, you know, all is well. But yeah, we did another one of those trials the other day. Your boy died again, so now we're down to level 15 again. Quite unfortunate, but we'll get back to 30 to where we can actually get a decent enchant. I hope. Who knows at this rate? Maybe we'll never. Maybe we just weren't supposed to. So let's do something like this. I don't know. I might need a higher ceiling now that I'm thinking about it. Let's get that out of here then. I don't want to... Well, I guess I could technically do it up in front of the window. I don't necessarily want to do it up in front of the window, but we'll see what happens, because it is just some trapdoors that I'm planning to... Hello? That I'm trying to get up along the outside. Look, there we go. And then... How did I want to do this? So I can get one up top. Maybe. Holy smokes. That didn't work, did it? And we get one lower, yes. That's what we needed. And then we can put a stack like that for now. I think I'm gonna need more trapdoors. Can I? I can't stack it off of this. That sucks. So let's do this. Shoot. That was not what I wanted. How can I do it? Maybe I can do this. Let's do it like this. Let's be smarter than the game. Then you can do something a little bit like that. See, but now I feel like the window's just like obstructed. You know? Maybe, hey, maybe it'll be okay. But who knows, man? Because if I want to do, what I want to do is like make more of a shelf too, which I'm gonna run out of. I'm gonna run out of spruce wood. I'm gonna be able to make 2 more trapdoors. Ah, that's right. It has to be over here. No, something doesn't add up. Not entirely sure what it is, but actually, yes, I do know what it is. I want it to be like this. If I can somehow get it, I think I'm gonna have to like push this if I want it like that. The other option that I have is I could make it like this, push it down to the side. And then this was also the option, which I can't. I have to do it like this. No. There we go. Try something like that. That can also come that way. Yeah. I wonder if I could fit it under something like that. Ah! Ooh, okay. That's cool. Did not realize that could work like that. Can I put another one here? Oh. Huh. Well, the more you know. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can get at least some of this. So this is going to be a bit of a problem. So what we have to do is, I think if we get this here. So, problem number 2. This is going to have to go on the inside of this, isn't it? So we're going to have to do it. I think that this is only going to physically be able to go onto this side. So we're going to need this to stack up like that. So then we can do that and then come back down. And then from here we should be able, that's not what I want, but yes, that's the idea, is for this to attach all the way down to here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I need it here, right? And then what we can do is shove our buddy there. Maybe for something like that might be okay, you know. Let me throw our little flower pot buddy up here. No, we can't. Thought I could. This isn't at the bop up. Can I really not put a flower pot on this? There's essentially a block. But I can place it like that. Yes, that makes sense. That makes tons of sense, right? What if I put this a little bit lower? What do I go here? Will you let me place it now? Yeah, you will. Holy crap, okay. So this has to be shut. That has to be there. Then I can place it. Lordy B, dude. Okay. And the window's not super obstructed, you know, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But the other issue, I guess, that's gonna happen is that I'm gonna have to put the bed here. This is just not like a super functional room, I don't think. Like these two areas up here just aren't very functional. And that's the issue that I'm running into here, I think. Because I need this bed to go somewhere. And not feel like, I don't need to feel like somebody's just gonna like walk up on me. Be like, howdy partner. Yeah, maybe we'll switch. Maybe I'll switch this to this side. I think that might be the plan. So I'll do that, and I will cut this part out because I already struggled enough trying to get this thing to work, and now I get to do it again. Okay. So we have this side fixed up. So I had a nice view. I also realized that I never really did anything with these, like the framing of these windows. So maybe I'll do that next time. Just as a thought. So now I feel like that this side is just better functionally to have a bed if I'm gonna put it up here. Because I can kind of put it, I don't want to put it right up against the wall either, and I'm gonna have to probably set it off to the side just a bit, which is okay. And I still might just do a little one wide bed, and maybe I'll put like a little table or something up in that corner. I do, however, want to try to see if we can get some kind of framing down without it, again, completely obstructing my window, because I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is the problem with putting these one. I heard. Was that a wandering trader? Yeah, it is. I hear him. I hear those little llamas. I do want to frame the bed, but I don't know if this is gonna be realistic or not. I might have to just do like a little baby frame. I have it like a floor model. Like place it here, and then what we can do is we still have like a little frame, right? And this is kind of like how my bed is. If any of y'all want to see it, let me know. No, I'm just kidding. Where we can just kind of surround it. Wow, I have way too many of these already. I didn't realize it. So we can kind of make like a little baby frame, I guess. Pull this, not like that. I don't even know if this will look good or not, so we'll see. But we can go somewhere in here. This looks so silly. Let's scoot this over one, maybe. So I'll cut it again. Okay, you know, honestly, not bad. not too terrible. So what we can do is something like that to give it a little bit more oomph and depth. I don't have any. I bet you. I think I have some down here. I need a way to light up the area. Need some of those. What we even could realistically do is hide some light there. Like so. Let's see what our block light looks like. Pretty solid in here, so I think this will keep the room pretty light. So now we can kind of work on this transition piece, which I might just do a couple of fence posts. Yeah, I might just do a couple of fence posts. We'll see. Kind of like that this is going down onto this. I like that. Down onto the bushes. I have enough just for a couple fence posts, which is really all that I think I need at the moment. I could be wrong. We could come out like this, right? Try to light up the outside so then stuff isn't spawning at us. I might want to make this a little taller. But that's something for another time. I'm not gonna go and get a bunch more wood right now at the moment. So yeah, now we're back to this. I'm not entirely sure what I want to put on this spot, but at least we have a little bit of storage that's, you know, kind of hidden into the walls. And a nice little table. And then of course we have our ridiculous bedroom with our giant bed that is a single bed. Might need to find a new block too. I'm not sure if this is going to cut it, but that's okay. We're working with it. We're trying to figure out something that is going to work. Right? So we just got to keep playing around with it a little bit more. What I could do is add some plants in here. Add like a little bush over there on the side. And that could do that room some justice. So let's see what we can scrounge up here real quick. I want to hide one of these, and we'll go something like this. Make it feel a little bit more homey in here. Yeah, see, that takes up some of the space. Feels nice. The other oh, you know what I'm thinking. Let me pull one of these. Hide light, right? And we can go here with these instead. Just doesn't feel as full, I guess. It does hide my light, but I feel like that's a little silly. The other option that I would have would be to like use a piece of glowstone or a redstone lamp or a copper lamp or something, but then I have to worry about the redstone if I don't use the glowstone, so you know, I don't know. Not sure if I'm a big fan of this. Kinda liked it whenever it was like this. Give it some thickness, make it feel like the flowers are kinda poking through. What's our block light looking like anyway? Yeah, dark over here. We're gonna have to put something down, so I can't be having a creeper spawning in here again and ruining my entire night. Alright, so I'm gonna sit on this. Gonna wrap this one up here. Hope you guys enjoy the rambling as always, and we will see you in the next one.